Good day. Are you in a sideshow? Are you being distracted from your goals and your dreams? Stay tuned. Good day. This is Eugene, and welcome to Inspiring You. You know, it is my life mission not only to inspire you to exercise your body, but your soul and your spirit and your mind. I want to achieve your success and be the greatest version of you ever. Well, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday! You know, you have been blessed with a brand new year. May this new year find you prosperous in all that you do. So, how are you today? Are you feeling up? Are you feeling down? Or are you just feeling neutral? Well, you know, we all go through those three cycles of feeling good some days, neutral some days, bad some days. But as we reflect on it, we see that we overcome those cycles over and over again. That's part of going on our road to success. That's part of us entering into our greatness. Well, I want to share with you. One, I am so happy that my foot is healing so well that I'm actually back on my feet working out. You've probably seen some of my videos with me already on my feet, and I am so blessed to be back on my feet. Also, you may notice I got my pearly whites on. Yes, these are those pop-on veneers. You might have seen a commercial on Facebook or on the internet, and I was intrigued by the commercial, so I actually went through the process and got these pop-on veneers. Let me know, what do you think about me wearing these pop-on veneers? I'd like to know. Well, moving on to today's topic, it's about sideshows or distractions. We all have sideshows or distractions that come into our lives. They come to us appealing. They offer us a sense of pleasure, of entertainment. But that's all they offer, and they don't last forever. I was so intrigued about sideshows and distractions that I actually looked up the definition of sideshow. And this is what the dictionary on the internet has to say. It said this: a sideshow is a minor or diverting incident or issue, especially one which distracts attention from something more important. I love that definition. I like the first part and the last part, which I'm going to repeat. It's a minor incident, but it's something that distracts us from something more important. Now, as we're embarking on our road to success, becoming a greater version of ourselves, and expanding and walking to our greatness, we have to be aware of the sideshows or distractions that come into our lives. Case in point, you may meet someone who to you is exciting, appealing, entertaining. You have a good time with them. But when you look at your values, when you look at your dreams, when you look at your aspirations, you don't see this relationship as part of that. In fact, the more you engage in this distractful or sideshow relationship, the more drained you feel. You find yourself being tired. You're not as excited about pursuing your goals. But that's the trick of a sideshow. It likes to steal from us. It likes to just drain us of our energy because we're putting too much on the sideshow. But usually when you wake up and realize it's a sideshow and you decide you're going to put that sideshow aside, that sideshow or distraction Sometimes, I'm going to say most of the times, it's going to try to turn the tables around on you. The distractor or the side shoulder is going to kind of blame you for what's happening. They even may tell you that you hurt them by deciding to leave the sideshow relationship. The truth of the matter is, you didn't hurt them. They hurt themselves because they were caught up in a fantasy. For me, I like to say this statement that I wrote. My well-being is more important than your romantic fantasy. I'll say that again. My well-being is more important than me being caught up in your romantic fantasy. That's all a sideshow is. You probably heard men say they have a side chick, or you heard your girlfriend say, oh, that's his side chick. But remember, it's just a romantic fantasy. It has no substance to it. It ain't going nowhere. And if that man doesn't back out, it's going to drain him from being even more successful than he is. But then we can flip it around and say, guess what? There are some men that are just a side show to some women. Some women have great aspirations. They are on the ball. They're reaching for their success. They're going forward. And then comes this sideshow. You know, the tall, dark, handsome guy, muscle built. And it becomes a fantasy. And what it does over time, it drains you. You realize the more time you spend with the side guy, the less you're putting energy into your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. So you have to do what? You have to take the sideshow and put it aside. I'm not saying put the sideshow aside for a rainy day. I'm saying you need to put the sideshow away. As they used to say years ago, kick the sideshow to the curb. Now, the sideshow doesn't always have to be a relationship, but I believe in most cases that's what it is. A sideshow can be anything that comes into our lives that promises something better. And what I mean, it promises us that, you know, you'll be better off if you do it this way, and I'm going to save you so much time and heartache and headache. And it deceives us to thinking that hard work and perseverance and patience isn't the way to go. It tells us that instant gratification will be better for us than us to work hard, persevere, and have patience and see the true fruit of our labor. I have a question for you. Are you currently in a sideshow? Or are you a sideshow for someone else? If you are a sideshow for someone else, you need to tell yourself, you are more valuable than to be someone's sideshow. You have too much for you, going for you. You are going on your path of greatness. So stop being a sideshow. I know, sometimes when we make that decision to stop being a sideshow, it can hurt. Because sometimes our feelings will say, you're not going to let me feel good. And you're saying, yes, I'm not going to let you feel good. Because the good feelings are nothing but a sideshow. Those good feelings are a distraction. They are taking me away from my bigger dreams, my bigger aspiration, and my bigger goals, and of course, the well-being of my life. I can't help today but to speak about sideshows. I am so grateful and so thankful that God has helped me each time I felt myself in the midst of a sideshow. You know, I found that God is so patient. He is not willing for me to go through a lot of craziness unless I want to. But He will open up my eyes and let me see. This ain't nothing but a sideshow. Let it go, let it go. There's so much more for you. And you know, when you hear that voice talking to you, it's time to take action. And I pray that you will find the courage and the strength to do so. Well, this has been Paul Eugene with Inspiring You today. I gave you an update on my foot. Woohoo! I'm sharing with you my popcorn veneers. And I encourage you to step aside from your side shows or those distractions that will keep you from reaching your greatest potential. They will keep you from reaching that success that is in you. They will keep you miserable, unhappy, draining you of energy. So let it go. Yes, just let it go. Let your side shows go. Well, I will see you next time on Inspiring You. If you have been inspired or encouraged by Inspiring You or my videos on my channel, do me a favor and like the videos. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will receive a notification the next time I upload a video. And I'd like to give a shout out to those of you who have clicked the thanks button. The thanks button is a button that you click to show appreciation for the videos that I have done. And when you click that button, it will ask you to make a contribution of any amount to help support the cost of me producing my videos on this channel. Thank you in advance for clicking that thanks button.